Vlog number 121.
Wednesday, March 13th, 2024, 8:19 a.m. I have 3 classes today, which is just painful because it's Wednesday. Every Monday and Wednesday I have 3 classes. I have lecture class 10 o'clock. Shouldn't be too hard. Then I have a writing class. That's never do anything in that class. And then I have a photo class at 2 o'clock. And I have to turn in the photos by 12, which is why I have to leave here way earlier. So I'm gonna leave at 8:45. So in 25 minutes I'll be leaving. So I have to get up in like 15 minutes, which is not something I wanted to do today. Should have got up way sooner, but that's all right. And then tomorrow I only have 1 class, and then I am done, and the vlogs will stop momentarily. But I'm gonna see you watching the Today Show for another 25 minutes, and then I'll leave to go to the school.
All right, it's 9 o'clock. I'm just about to leave. I know I said I was gonna leave at 8:45, but I was editing the final part of the vlog that I missed yesterday. Got it done, got it in my camera, and I just gotta upload it. I'll do that when I get back. But it's now 9 o'clock. Honestly, I should have plenty of time. It takes me about 15 minutes to get to the school. So I can get there in like 10 minutes if I'm walking very fast, but 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll have 40 minutes to do that. I'll probably honestly finish early and probably go to the university center just to wait until first class starts. Sunny day. Let's just go to the school and hopefully the day's not too bad. All right, it's 12:01, just got back. This was a wild morning. I got to the library at 9:15, but it took so long. I did not get out of the library till 10:20, so I was late to the lecture class for 20 minutes, but still got there. Went there for 30 minutes. Luckily, my seat was back, which was good. We just talked about Vietnam and how Vietnam split into North and South Vietnam. That's where we left off. And then I went to writing class. We just wrote based on ethos, pathos, and logos. That's what we did most of the day. I mean, honestly, that's all we did. And then we discussed in small groups. I just did what everybody else did. All the people in my group did the same thing. We just talked about how technology and kids relate and how it's gotten to we're out of control. And I'm here. That's what I've done today so far. So I'm gonna go onto the bed for probably an hour, and then I'll move over to the couch. Unfortunately, they put their window up. Not only that, they open the entire window like it's too hot or something. It's like, what in the world, people? But I'm gonna find out something to watch, and then I'll move over to the bed, like I said, sit there for, I don't know, maybe 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and then move over to the couch, and then I'll be back to the school at 1:40. This is my favorite time of the year. 59, 56. Oh, I'm gonna miss the Lakers game. No, I can watch the Lakers game. Okay, I'll play for the Lakers play at 8 o'clock. Griz don't play till 9:30 in the chain, which is just bizarre. I was just gonna say, this is why I love this time of year. It's 12 o'clock. There's a basketball game on. BYU, UCF, it's a close game too, 60 to 56. BYU up. I'll watch this. Honestly, I'll probably just be watching basketball on all day. I like that. Okay, it's 1:15, just moved from the bed. I'm now gonna sit on the couch for another 25 minutes, and then at 1:40, go back to the school. 1 more class from 2 to 3:20. All right, it's 1:41. It's time to head back to the school. Pretty sure daily wager starts at 4, so I'll go from class 2 to 3:20, and then be back here around 3:35. And then you know the drill. Just sit on the bed till 4, and then move to the couch till 5. And then I'll probably make something for dinner. Not sure what it's gonna be, but that's later. Right now, it is time to head back to the school. I got 19 minutes, plenty of time. 1 more class to go from 2 to 3:20. All right, it's 3:37. Just got back, turned it on to ESPN2. There is no daily wager today. I forgot they said there was none today because the Southland Championship game is on between McNeese State and Nichols. McNeese is up 29-22. McNeese is another team that can make some noise come the tournament. I mean, if they win this game, they're going to be 30-3. So this is another team that wins a lot. And their offense is really, really good as well. But what happened, it was just a simple class. We just did critiques on our portrait story, so we all had 4 photos. They did not get to me because I think I acted so just disappointed. I kind of slouched back. I felt like I wasn't caring. And I think that's why she didn't pick me, because we were going down the line. There was like 3 people that didn't go yet, and I was one of them. Very happy. She did ask me a question, which I said, there was a picture in the stadium, and I said, the pictures are good because the stadium's cool. And then she asked if there was any constructive criticism, and I said no, because I don't criticize people. I don't do that, no matter, even if I'm supposed to. I don't do it. But I'm now going. Oh, and then at 3 o'clock, the McNeese State game came on, so I was watching it on my phone. Very clearly watching it. I literally had my phone out the entire time. She definitely saw me have my phone, but if I didn't tap the screen at all, so maybe she thought I was watching something. I don't know. But I'm now gonna go sit on the bed probably till about 4:15. Continue to edit some vlogs. Watch this game. They're now up 32-22. and then I'll move over to the couch. All right, it's 4:34. McNeese State's now up 20. They are dominating. But I'm now gonna make dinner for today. The dinner for today, a chicken nugget kid cuisine. All right, it's 4:45. Here's the dinner for Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. 6 chicken nuggets, some mac and cheese, and a brownie kid cuisine with a red Powerade. It's 5:14. That's it. The Southland Conference champions, the McNeese State Cowboys, are going dancing. They win 92-76. McNeese State, there's the graphic. The Southland champions, McNeese State. They're now 30-3, projected to be a 13 seed. Watch out, number 4 seed, whoever has to play these guys. Another ticket has been punched to the NCAA tournament. The McNeese State Cowboys are going dancing. Another championship game coming on the CBS Sports Network. It's Colgate and Lehigh. Colgate in front, up 15-7. I'm going to go sit on the bed until the first half ends, and then I'll take a shower. That might be at like 6 o'clock. I don't know. It's another great day of championship basketball. All right, it's 6 o'clock in halftime. Colgate is absolutely dominating Lehigh, 45-26. Looks like Colgate is going to get the automatic bid and punch their ticket. The NCAA tournament, one more half to go, but now since it is halftime, I'm going to take a shower and begin the night. All right, it's 6:33, just got out of the shower. Colgate is up 63-40, 10 minutes to go. Colgate is going to become the Patriot League champion and advance to the madness, the NCAA tournament. I'm going to sit over here on the couch until 7 o'clock and then make popcorn, move over to the bed, and begin this night. It's 6:57. The Colgate Raiders have done it again. 5 straight Patriot League championships. And they once again punched their ticket to the NCAA tournament. There's the graphic. The Colgate Raiders, the 2024 Patriot League champions. Colgate has just been dominant in this conference over the last 5 years. And they're dominant once again. Colgate wins at 74-55. And they're going to the NCAA tournament. Okay, it's 7:03. Just made the popcorn, but I just realized I was going to have this milk because I wanted to finish it off. I don't have any Hershey's chocolate syrup left, so I'm going to have to use this Nesquik instead, which Nesquik chocolate milk you get at like Town Pump is the greatest chocolate milk of all time. Absolutely, it's one of the best drinks of all time, let alone chocolate milk. It's one of the best drinks of all time. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I'm going to test out some Nesquik. I don't know if it's going to be good or not because I haven't used it in a while, but let's hope it is. All right, it's 7:07. Just moved over to the bed, made the just regular popcorn, put Flavacol on it, way too much. You can see a lot of orange spots right there. Made the chocolate milk. I added way too much chocolate, not enough milk, and now it just tastes very strange. So I wish it tasted similar, but I probably have to look at some ratio or whatever, like, oh, add this much if you're drinking this much milk and stuff like that. I just got 2 spoonfuls and dumped them in. I didn't even have that much milk because I'm almost out. Well, now I am out of milk. Just finish it off. But I'm going to sit here the rest of the night. I'll update you at 8 o'clock. Still getting excited. Colgate won. There's only 1 ticket left to be punched today. And that is the Big Sky. Come on, Griz. Come on. You owned Montana State for the past 14 years. Do not lose this game. It's going to be bad enough not to make it to the tournament. Not have Bobcat fans going at you for the rest of the year. Come on, Griz, you got to win this tonight. They just announced for the first time it was Dowling Huff, the guy that's on ESPN Bet Live. Big Sky, Montana State coming up 11:30 ESPN2. Hopefully this Kansas game doesn't go late, because if it does, well, that's a problem. All right, it's 8:02. Just been sitting here. You may notice I put on my Lakers jersey because they played 8 o'clock. Just turned it to ESPN. I found out, though, they don't play for another 10 minutes, so I turned it back to the Kansas game. Kansas is not favored. They're playing number 11 seed Cincinnati. They don't have Kevin McCullough or Hunter Dickinson, so they're not very good without those 2 guys, and it's showing right now they're down by 3 early on in this game. I'm going to sit here, though. I'll update you again when the Lakers game starts. Welcome to the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. It's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. Lakers have to stop losing to these guys. Sacramento's already won 3 times this year. For whatever reason, we can't beat these guys. Last time we played Sacramento, that's where we went up by like 20 and then proceeded to blow it. Lakers wearing their yellow jerseys. I like to see that. Come on, Lakers. I'm not going to be able to watch the entire game. Actually, I could watch it because I'm going to watch the Griz game on the iPad.
You know what? That Doris Burke. No. No. I don't want. No. I can't stand Doris Burke. Oh, man. It's 8:36. I feel like I talk about this every game with the Lakers. They always allow a... Of course that goes in and it's not going to count. So annoying, man. Christy, you got to shoot that early. You only have a second. You can't dribble the ball. Kings score with a second left. I mean, that happens all the time. Lakers and Kings. Right here. I mean, you can't allow this. Every single time it seems like this happens. Game tied at 29 after 1. In other news, DeMar DeRozan is a magician. 46 points. They gave an update. Bulls were down by 3 with like 10 seconds to go. They come back. DeMar DeRozan, 46 tonight. Bulls beat the Pacers. Good job, Chicago. Drive home safe. Beat. All right, it's 9:20. Lakers game is at halftime. They're down 60-56 once again. They're not really playing any defense. Kansas, they were down by like 13 at halftime. They got it to within 2. There's a wide open 3. Air ball. Kansas back down by 8. Without Kevin McCullough and Hunter Dickinson, this team looks like a JV high school team. They don't look good at all. They have 40 points and we're halfway through the second half. Cincinnati's beating them. Barron Square. Well, not really fair because we don't have our players, but... And then they turn it over. Great. Oh, let's steal it. And layup is good. They're only down by 6 now. The comeback. But the Griz game comes on ESPN2 after this game on ESPN2. But I don't think this game is going to be over in 8 minutes. So they're probably going to put it on like ESPNU, which means I got to put it on the iPad. Should be fun. Hopefully the Griz can win. Going to go put my Griz jersey on and get ready for this championship matchup between Montana and Montana State. Villanova is extraordinarily lucky right now. They are on the bubble. They didn't even deserve to win this game. Playing a 3-28 DePaul team. They almost lost. That is, I mean, Dallin Cup just said it. That is surviving and advancing right there. You lose that game and you're out of the NCAA tournament. I mean, how on... So that was awful. 3-28 DePaul, favored by 24 points, and they have to get a 3 to win it? Yikes. That was awful, Villanova. You got lucky tonight. You got 2 minutes till the Griz game starts. This game, they're definitely going to have to put it on like ESPNU or something. It's almost time for the brawl. Montana State. There it is. Come on, man. I have to put it on the iPad because ESPNU, it's not really working. Montana State, let's do this thing. Let's go, Griz. All right, it's 10:26. It's halftime. Griz up 38-32. Just made a layup with 3 seconds to go. Brandon Whitney made it. Josh Vasquez has played more Big Sky games than anybody in history. He's putting on a show today. He's got 3 threes, 11 points. Griz up by 6 at halftime. Right as this game went to halftime, Lakers game just ended. They lost by 13, so they get swept against the Kings, which I honestly don't know how we can't beat the Kings, but yeah, we can beat all the other top teams in the West and East. I'm so hot right now. I mean, I have never been this scared before, but Griz up 6. We are 1/2 away from punching our ticket. The second half, I'm going to go over there to the couch and watch it because I'm getting way too hot sitting here. I'm going to take off my Lakers jersey. And then Fallon comes on tonight. I'm not watching the game on the TV, so I can watch Fallon. Oh, man, this is really scary right now. Griz up by 6, though. All right, it's 10:35. Here comes the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. It's still halftime of the Griz game. I am so scared for this game. At least I can watch some Jimmy Fallon. Higgins is gone again. It's Tariq Trotter introducing Jimmy Fallon. Normally I love Jimmy Fallon, but this is just going to be on in the background. This one, man, I'm still nervous. Even though we're up by 6, a lot of their guys got in foul trouble in the first half, and they're going to be coming back to start the second half. Oh, man, Moody's got to get going. Deshaun Thomas, I don't even think has scored yet, which can't do that if you want to win. 1/2 to go, Griz. Finish this thing out. 20 minutes away. Come on. All right, I moved over to the couch. Here we go. It's the start of the second half. Montana's up by 6. Don't blow this, Griz. Play like you did the first half, and we're off to the NCAA tournament. Finish it off. Well, we blew this game. It's over now. I've never seen a team just collapse. Up 49-38, and they go on a 26-5 run? We're now down by 9 with 8 minutes to go. We have not scored in like 7 minutes.
It's over. It's over. It's bad enough to lose a championship game, but when you're supposed to win this game and you play like this nonsense. These guys have beaten us 4 times in 14 years. Why can we not play anymore? It's just a collapse of all. I've never seen a collapse like this before, ever. Can't make. It's over, man. It's over. We got no chance. Montana State punched their ticket. I had so much confidence when we were up 49-38, and then we just completely fall apart. I've never been this frustrated before. How do you blow it? Forget it. Game's over. I'm done. I have never seen such an awful effort in the second half. Never seen anything like it. I'm done. Griz are not going to win this game, and they're going home. Anna Moody, Josh Vasquez, Brandon Whitney, Laluoki have all played their final games as a Montana Grizzly. Unbelievable. 49-38 lead, and you just forget how to play basketball. I'll listen to the radio broadcast, but I'm no way I'm watching that game. Never been this mad before. Never. How on earth do you just completely fall apart? 37-17 in the second half. Ridiculous. Where is the Griz team that played the Bobcats and put up 87 and 88 points? Where'd that team go? How do you go up 49-38 and then give up a 27-5 run for the championship, remember? Up 11. Riley Corcoran said something, you can feel the momentum swinging towards the Griz. And then what do you do right after that? I have never been this annoyed before. I am so unbelievably annoyed. 4 times in 14 years. 4 times in 14 years. Never been that. I'm on. I don't even care about March Madness anymore. If you can't play basketball, I don't want to watch. It's a great career for these guys. Brandon Whitney, Josh Vasquez, Anand Moody got 1,000 points today. He's only the second Grizzly to ever get 1,000 points. Anthony Johnson and Martin Brewing, the other 2. But his career is going to come to an end, and it should not have. I don't understand it. How do you just completely collapse? You just completely collapse. I don't want to go on any social media now, and I'm not going to. I've never been this annoyed before. How? Just this. I don't got. How? I'm going to make this clip like 10 minutes long if I have to. I am just so. I do not get mad very often, but I am. This is the most mad I've been in a good solid 4 years, and that's not even a joke. That is the worst. How would you. This is the championship. Did you forget that? It's like it was just another random game on a Tuesday night. It's just. I don't understand it. Bobcats are the 5 seed. They're a 5 seed for a reason. Their record is 16-17. This is really how the game. This is really how the season's gonna come to an end, huh? Or you just forget how to play basketball. I have seriously never been this mad. I think I've said that 4 or 5 times in this clip, but I am irate right now because we blew it tonight. That's the last game. We're not getting into the NIT. We're not going to get into the other CBI or whatever. That is utter ridiculous performance tonight. And it's sad that the careers of 4 great players, I mean, Josh Vasquez and Brandon Whitney have been with this program for the last 4 years, and they've never gotten a taste of the Big Sky Conference title. They've never done it. And today was their chance. And when they were up by 11, you thought this was going to be it. And then they just completely forgot how to play basketball. And then there's playing country music on the Tonight Show. Montana State dominates. Absolutely dominates. And I'm not going to be going on any social media anytime soon because there's no real reason to. That was the worst performance I've ever seen. Just a collapse. 17. This looks. We're not playing Houston out here. It's not like. I'll keep sitting here and then I'll update you when the game ends, but it's going to be very soon. I just don't even care about anything anymore. All right, 11:54. The game has been over for about 15 minutes now. Montana State wins at 85-70. You know, I've changed my mood kind of from really, really annoyed to just kind of sad and depressed, man. You know, this was one of the most, I mean, you look at the seniors, we had over 6,000 points between them. Sean Thomas, Anan Moody, Brandon Whitney, Lau Luoki, of course, Josh Vasquez. We played more games than anybody else in a Big Sky conference. Griz, I was just listening to the radio broadcast, what Riley Corcoran was saying, and it is kind of sad. You know, this really does end an era. Because, you know, next year there's like 4 players coming back, and then there's no more production. It's just going to be weird. I remember when Josh Vasquez and Brandon Whitney came into the program 4 years ago, and just gave up 53 second-half points, only 2 assists in the second half. We had 15 turnovers. Just a really, really sad and depressing game. It's going to be sad to miss all these players, but Riley did say something that kind of gives me hope. Apparently, the Griz do have an invitation to a postseason tournament. If they choose to accept it, the season will not be done yet. After this game, I don't know if they'll accept it, but they do have one. That's what Riley Corcoran said. I don't know what it's to. It's not going to be the NIT. It's probably going to be the CBI because I honestly don't know any other conference tournaments, but it's just really disappointing, man. It's really, really disappointing to end, especially against the Bobcats, who we've just dominated over the past 10. We've dominated them over the past 14 years, and to lose that game, it's just really, really sad. Hopefully we do it, accept the invitation, and that wasn't the official end, because, man, Moody was so fun to watch, got 1,000 points tonight. As I said, there's only been 2 people that have done that. In Grizzly history, Anthony Johnson, the great Anthony Johnson, rest in peace, and then Martin Bruning. What makes it even worse is I really did think we had it. It wasn't like they just blew us out from the start, and it was like, oh, we never had a chance in this one. We were up by 11 with 17 minutes to go in the second half, and they just absolutely pounded us after that. I'm going to keep listening to the radio broadcast. I probably will end the vlog now. It's 11:57. It's just a depressing feeling. I'm not going to go on any social media. As I said, I don't think I can handle it right now. Really, really sad. Really, really sad right now. I'm depressed. Apparently, you could, according to, I didn't have the broadcast on, but when Riley was saying that confetti was falling in the Bobcats, there was pandemonium, visible emotion on the Griz players, especially their seniors. Understandable. I really hope that's not it, man. I really hope that's not it. Gonna listen to the radio broadcast. They're gonna maybe talk to Dakir, but like Riley said, if that doesn't happen, that's completely fine. It's just a depressing game, man. Really depressing game. Well, everybody. It's 12 o'clock. It's official. I just turned the radio broadcast back on. Chris Cobb, associate, one of the assistant head coaches, came out and said that they will be accepting the invitation to the CBI tournament. So luckily it is not over yet. We will still see Anan Moody, Josh Vasquez play in a Montana Grizzly uniform. That makes me feel a lot better. Obviously you can't feel that great after that performance. Like Chris Cobb was saying, that was the chemistry this team had was something they really liked, and they had best chemistry they've seen in 10 years. Travis and Chris Cobb. So luckily that won't be it, but it was hard. It's hard to see. It's hard to see another team celebrate when you feel like you had it, and especially when it's your rival you've dominated over the past decade. You know, and I'm sure Bobcat fans are gonna have a field day with this one, saying, "Oh yeah, you may have dominated us in regular season, but how did you play when it mattered the most?" And they're gonna go off on that. You already know that's what they're gonna do. I guess it's not official. He did say we're more than likely gonna take it, so it's disappointing, man. It is really, really disappointing. It's not done yet, but you know, it is sad. It's really sad not to make the NCAA tournament. So, especially when you felt like you had it. Sorry, I'm recording all this, but I'm gonna turn the radio broadcast back on. There's probably no need to. I think I'm just gonna go to bed now, not look at any social media. Oh, that's it. Montana loses 85-70. I'm not sure how many more vlogs I'm gonna do because since spring break is actually this Saturday for Missoula, and I don't have any class on Friday, so tomorrow's math class from 9 to 10:50 is the final class I'll have for spring break. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave tomorrow. Probably not. My plan was to go to class tomorrow, spend the rest of the day in Missoula, and then the next day on Friday watch the Kelly and Mark show because I never get to, and then I would leave at 11 o'clock after that ends. But I kind of just want to get out of Missoula right now. I mean, such a depressing day, man. It's just sad, man. We had it. And, we've had, like Chris Cobb said in his interview, we've had second halves like this before, and we just never could figure out how to get out of it. We tried. Bobcats were just switching everything, and once we were down, there was a lot of one-on-one baskets trying to be made, and that was just not what we were doing in the first half. It's just crazy to imagine. We were up at, I remember how I felt at halftime. I felt so good, and then when we were up by 11, I felt like this team was going dancing, and then it just went downhill from there. So 12:04 now. I'm probably gonna have to get up early tomorrow to finish the math assignment. Boy, I don't want to do that at all. I just don't feel like doing anything right now. Just painful, man. Just really, really painful. Luckily, though, we are more than likely headed to the CBI if they choose to accept it. They said the team talked about it. So it's not quite over yet. And, if we're not going to make it to the NCAA tournament, then the next best thing we could do is become CBI champions. So, man. I'm still happy we get to see Moody and Vasquez and Whitney and Deshaun Thomas and Laluoki. Man, we had so many good seniors. I mean, look at all the seniors we had. Next year's going to be a rough time. CBI tournament. Honestly, I think CBI might do it as a home venue. So maybe we'll get another home game in Missoula. That'd be cool. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but I've talked long enough on this clip already. Just going to go to bed, turn the TV off. There's no point in staying up any longer. Montana loses 85-70. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. And I'll see you, I guess it's past midnight, so I'll see you later today. Goodbye.